Hey guys, welcome to the channel. If you're new, welcome back if you're a subscriber. Special thanks to all my patrons. My name's Neil, and it's time for the next episode of Lost. I'm in a strange position right now because I don't actually have a ton to say before I hit play this time, guys. So much is going on. I've given up trying to reconcile the Flash sideways with reality, for lack of a better word. It feels like fan fiction. That being said, it's awesomely fun fan fiction. It feels like it's happening on a different plane of existence or something, whether we're gonna call that heaven or what. It just feels like it's where people are finally coming to terms with who they are and their place in society, and just becoming much less troubled than they were on September 23rd, 2004 on the island. So really it's just about the plot on the island now that I'm most curious about. We've got our three factions. We've got our ragtag group of rebels on the beach. We've got Locke and his army. Jin has been kidnapped by Widmore and his army. Sawyer and Kate are still with Locke, but not with Locke. Sawyer's got his own long con in place that will hopefully work out, but I feel like it'd be better if they just left. I worry about those two. I feel like Saeed and Claire, it's too late for them. They've been claimed, and maybe there'll be a happy ending where they return to normal when the smoke monster is imprisoned or destroyed or who knows what. But I don't think that's what's going to happen. Sun and Jin remain apart. They've been apart for a honkin' long time. In the Flash Sideways last episode, Sun's dad took out a hit on Jin in LA that Jin escaped with the aid of Saeed. There's other open storylines in the Flash Sideways, fun ones like James Ford arresting Kate, even though he let her, like, literally helped her escape in the airport. Weird. Just having fun, aren't we? Anyway, let's jump into this next episode. This is episode 11. We're well in the double digits here. And this one's called Happily Ever After. Oh yeah, and Widmore has taken Desmond to the island.
Mr. Hume, I know you're disoriented. You've been unconscious for the last 3 days.
So weird introducing a character like Zoe this late.
I want to see Penny.
I'm afraid that's not going to be possible, Desmond.
So they just took him from the hospital where he was recovering from his gunshot wound?
I'm really sorry for taking you away from them, but I didn't have a chance to explain. And if I had, you never would have come with me.
Come with you where?
I brought you back to the island. I can't imagine.
Look at his lip twitch. Look at his twitch.
I can't take him back.
Man, he clocked Charles pretty well. That'd be bleeding way more. Scalps bleed like a mofo. Okay. Some big old power sources here, from the looks of it. What? That looks like a cage for something. Is that? Are they going to trap the smoke monster in that thing?
Bringing Hume down now.
Frickin' white rabbits.
What? We'll try a power test. Generator to full, please. 1.
Why did they have this guy armed earlier? Because he's clearly like a scientist in a dress shirt.
We probably got a faulty contact somewhere. Find it.
A dress tee.
Guess what, Angstrom? You're going in there next.
Angstrom? Not Angstrom. Must be Miles' brother. Bad jokes, I know. Bad jokes, dad jokes.
Bringing it back online now.
No!
No! Oh! There's a test! Human test subjects. Awesome. Presumably, that's a dead man. God damn it.
Are we ready?
What, now you're gonna put Desmond in there? Jesus. Okay, so it's not a cage, it's a test chamber of some sort. 2 massive EM coils. And why Desmond in particular? Other than all the obvious timey-wimey stuff. Is this supposed to send him back in time? Jeez.
You'll be perfectly fine. I'm going to ask you to make a sacrifice. And I hope for all our sakes, you'll help me.
The sacrifice the island requires.
What bloody hell do you know about sacrifice?
My son died here.
Your son?
This island.
Who's your son?
My own daughter.
Hates me. And I've never even met my grandson.
Oh, Daniel. Okay, sorry. I feel like Widmore's intentions are... Oh, Jesus. His intentions are good, but...
No.
If you want me to help you with whatever you're doing here, you need to explain
That
to me.
man is the only person I'm aware of who has survived a catastrophic electromagnetic event. I need to know that
Okay.
he can do it again,
Yeah.
or we all die. Turn it on.
So they're basically replicating the implosion of the Swan? Okay. So he's just going to end up naked in the woods again.
Do we have full power?
Yeah, but
And a little bit of deja vu. I feel like I would want to get in the corner behind at least one of these things, instead of standing right in the middle of both of them. Oh, look at the dials going into the red! Flash to white. Flash back in time. Is this why he's on 8:15? Or are we going... No, yeah, I see...
It's carousel 4. Hang on. I got it.
Thank you so much.
Pleasure. I didn't mean to pry.
Oh, no, it's fine. I just, I don't know what it is.
All right. Well, you're braver than I.
No. Desmond's a coward.
If you need a ride, I'd be more than happy to give you a lift.
Oh, no, that's...
No, I'm going to end up in a cab with an escaped killer.
All right. Well, it was nice meeting you. Better as a boy.
No! That's awesome.
Mr. Hume, my name is George.
It sure is.
Closing deal for the boss.
Oh, good for you. Congratulations. Hey, listen, if you need anything at all while you're in town, I know.
Does he work for Widmore then?
There are a lot of lovely ladies offering their companionship.
I'm not looking for any companionship. I'm here to walk.
Very presumptuous ask. Any good chauffeur has those ladies how to reach them on call, but you don't offer that up first thing. You wait for the prompt. I'm assuming this is Widmore. Maybe it's not. The black and the white on the scale.
Charles.
Hello, Desmond.
Of course it is, yeah.
You are aware that my son is a musician?
Yes. But he's quite talented.
Yeah, he's
Daniel.
right.
He stayed a musician. Lovely.
You heard of a band called Drive Shaft?
Yeah.
Their bass guitarist overdosed and got himself arrested.
So you want me to babysit him?
I know it's beneath you, but I need someone I can trust to do the job.
We're gonna get frickin' Charlie! I love it. Oh, I love that we're gonna get some Charlie. But this is great fan fiction.
No family, no commitments. To be free of attachments. A drink
So-
to celebrate your indispensability.
No mention of Penny. Which makes me think
60-year-old Scotch, Charles.
it's worth more than you
Good
make
for you.
in a month.
Sláinte.
So maybe there is no Penny because he stayed with Eloise and Daniel. Because we know Penny was a different mother. Desmond and Charlie. Desmond saving Charlie once again. This is brilliant. Charlie Hieronymus Pace.
Where you going?
He's all yours.
Jesus. Desmond's got to save this man. Straight to the strip club? It's called Jack's. I'm going to assume Shepard doesn't own it. Oh, it's just a bar. Okay.
Yeah, I'll have whatever you
Was its logo a white rabbit?
Tell me, Perky. Are you happy?
Quite?
No, you're not. Have you ever been in love?
Thousands of times.
That's not what I'm talking about. I've seen it, mate. On the plane back from Sydney.
Oh?
What did Charlie see?
Enlighten me.
Rose and Bernard?
Everything starts to go dark. I'm slipping into the abyss, and then I see her. Blonde.
Claire.
Rapturously beautiful. And I know her. It's like we've always been and always will be. And this sobbing idiot is standing there asking me if I'm okay. Just for a moment I saw what it looked like. I've seen the truth.
That's not the truth. There's always a choice, brother.
There's always a choice. I missed Desmond and Charlie. Season 3 was so great. You all, everybody.
That's my band. You think you're happy? You think you got it all?
Why, because none of it's real?
All right, Mr. Hume.
Nope, the flash sideways aren't real.
Choice. I can either show you what I'm talking about, or you can get out of the car.
Why in God's name would I want to get out?
Whoa. Hit the brakes. Why would you not hit the brakes? Somebody grabs the wheel, you hit the brakes. What? Charlie wants to drown. Talk about the parallels. Does he have anything written on his hand? I just realized that when we first met Charlie, he had hate and fate written on his hand, albeit on the tape, but then obviously not Penny's boat. Does he have fate on his hand again? Does it say anything? What does it say? Oh! What? Oh, he flashed. Oh, Desmond's life is saving Charlie over and over and over again. The flash to not Penny's boat, though. That's awesome. Is Jack doing the test? No.
You sustained a pretty bad bump in your accident.
No, listen, I need to find the man that I was brought in here with.
How about hallucinations?
Not Penny's boat. Does he have visions of Penny in the flash sideways?
I'm afraid you're not finding anyone till we know what's going on inside your brain.
What's the concern? He seems...
I see you didn't list an emergency contact. Got no friends or family?
No, I'm alone.
Just put in my employer, Charles Widmore.
You need to stop, press it. Try not to. We'll have to start all over again from the beginning. 30 minutes, okay?
30 minutes? I've never had an MRI. Are they really that long? I'm sure there were numbers on that display. Yeah, he's seeing the other timeline. Yeah. Real love. He heard her say his name.
If you're not a relative, that's confidential information.
We were in an accident together.
You were on the plane.
Desmond, right? Yeah, that's right. Listen, I wonder if you can help me, brother.
Yeah. Yeah, found him.
Why'd you try and kill me?
I didn't try and kill you.
Show me your bloody hands now.
You saw something, didn't you? In the
Yeah.
water.
Who's Penny?
I don't know. You felt it, didn't you?
I didn't feel anything.
If I were you, I'd stop worrying about me. Start looking for Penny.
And I'm thrilled you survived, Desmond. Will I give you a job to do? I expect you to do it.
With all due respect, sir, it's just a bloody concert.
Why don't you tell Mrs. Whitmore it's only a bloody concert?
We're gonna get a little Eloise then. Minkowski. Fun little cameo.
Good luck.
Let's see Eloise in this reality.
My name is Desmond Hume.
Oh, there was a moment of recognition there.
Mr. Hume. Now it's about time.
So,
These mutual misses with you.
Dan died before the island sank. So how is Dan alive in this reality? Logically, it doesn't make sense.
It appears as if Drive Shaft won't be able to perform alongside your son. And I take full responsibility.
Don't worry about it.
I'd be worried.
Certain unpredictability comes with the territory. What happened, happened. Thank you so much, Mr. Hume.
Whatever happened, happened. Let's get some Daniel now.
Milton, Penny, Solo.
Penny Milton?
I work for Mr. Whitmore. May I see the list?
You absolutely may not.
No, I'm entrusted with confidential items
Are
every day.
you questioning me?
That's got to be Daniel in the hat right there.
Everyone, now.
Right? At the piano.
I want you to stop.
Stop? Stop what?
Stop looking for Penny.
Affected the way you see things. It is, in fact, a violation. So whatever you're doing, whatever it is you think you're looking for, you need to stop looking for it.
Yeah, this is not real. This is like the frickin' Matrix or something.
You've managed to attain the thing you've wanted more than anything.
Charles Widmore's respect.
Husband's approval.
How do you know what I want?
Because I bloody do. You're not ready yet, Desmond.
Ready for what?
What the hell is going on in these flash sideways, guys? That's Dan. That's absolutely Dan.
Mr. Hume. My name is Daniel Whitmore. We need to talk. Do you believe in love at first sight, Mr. Hume?
What is going on?
Excuse me?
A few weeks ago.
Charlotte?
She works here. She's eating a chocolate bar.
Sawyer just took her out.
Jesse's incredible.
But it didn't work.
Blue eyes, red hair.
You're a stalker.
And as soon as I saw her, it was like I already loved her. And that's when things got weird.
Then. Oh, I love the Dan and Desmond episodes.
I woke up and I wrote this.
Charlotte is my... Oh. What?
So what is it?
I don't know. I'm a musician.
I have no idea.
So what do they mean?
Imagine something terrible is about to happen, something catastrophic. And the only way to stop it from happening was by releasing a huge amount of energy. Like setting off a nuclear bomb. What if this wasn't supposed to be our life? I don't want to set off a nuclear bomb, Mr. Young. I think I already did.
Why would Desmond take any of that at face value?
It happened to you too, didn't it? You felt love.
I don't know where she is. I don't even know if she exists.
She's your boss's daughter. She's Dan's half-sister.
No,
she's not a random Penny.
She's my half-sister.
Oh, so she does exist. So she does... Okay, okay. So why is she called Milton? Because she grew up with her mother... Oh, we're back here. And this is how they meet now? Is Jack gonna crash the party?
Are you Penny?
Yes.
Hello.
Weirdo.
I'm Desmond.
Okay. Now we're back to the island. And he's
okay.
Indeed he is.
How long was I unconscious for?
No more than a few seconds.
So he went into the flash sideways. He was conscious of all that. Maybe.
Your talent is vital to our mission. So if you just let me explain.
It's all right.
I get it. It's to fix the incident. Here's a bear cage for you to sleep in.
What happened to you?
A lot can happen in 20 minutes.
Hasn't changed that you're gonna...
Whoa! Saeed!
Run.
Uh-oh.
These people are extremely dangerous.
You're extremely dangerous, Saeed.
Aye, of course.
Lead the way.
You okay?
Did he just crash?
I must have quite an effect on you. Have we met before?
I think we'd have remembered it if we had. Would you like to go for a coffee?
I love the way these two smile at
There's
each
a
other.
coffee shop on the corner of Sweetser and Melrose. I'll meet you there in an hour.
Switzer and Melrose. What intersection did Nadia die at? I think it was on Van Nuys. Never mind. George isn't getting out of the limo to open the door for him.
So,
Oh,
did you find what you were looking for?
I thought he was going to be dead for a second.
Can you get me the manifest for my flight from Sydney? Oceanic 815. Just the names of the passengers.
Is he going to find Claire for Charlie?
I just need to show them something.
Ah! Desmond and Daniel and Charlie. I mean, come on. How do you not have a knockout episode with that reunion? I love it. Desmond might be my absolute favorite character in the entire show. I mean, I love so many of the characters, but there's something about Desmond. Man. You know, it's weird because we've got... I still don't trust Widmore, and yet everything I see what he's doing, it certainly feels like he's trying to wrest control of the island away from Unlock and secure the smoke monster, make sure it doesn't escape. All these good things, and yet still not 100% confident that he's the good guy right now. These alternate histories in the Flash, Sideways, man. Maybe this one could have actually happened, but again, there feels like there's a logical inconsistency here in that Dan died prior to the incident on the island, and then the island sank, changing history. But wouldn't the things up to that point have still happened? Like, wouldn't Widmore and Eloise have left the island after the incident? Because they were there during the incident. So how does Dan... No, she's pregnant with Dan. Ugh, my brain hurts. She's pregnant with Dan. So of course they leave. She's pregnant with Dan. She gives birth to Dan off island. Bob's your uncle. Okay. Sorry, I should have figured that out like 40 minutes ago, but... Oh, this show fries my brains, guys. Okay, so this is actually a Flash Sideways episode that makes some degree of sense, but there's certainly some serious mystery about Eloise. Like, do they still have the experience of Eloise killing adult Dan? And I think they do, because again, that happened prior to the incident. So Eloise killed her son So why is she totally fine with not re-engineering that? Because the island's not there. So she's just like, screw it. Whatever happened no longer applies because the island doesn't exist in 2007. So Dan can be a musician. But she still clearly knows stuff because she was given Dan's notebook in 1977. And Dan's got these flighty dreams that he used to be a world-class physicist, and he's writing out formulas from his dreams that predict that he, in the past, set off a bomb. Penny's last name is Penny Milton. Well, her last name is Milton. Her full name is Penny Milton in The Flash Sideways. And you hear Milton, and because of all the philosophical and literary references on this show, you immediately go, okay, Paradise Lost, which I've never actually read. But I'm sure there's some allusions to that. You know, I think Paradise Lost is about, you know, man's expulsion from the Garden of Eden, or at least an allegory for it. But I'm no religious scholar, so maybe I'll dig into that later down the road. True love, Charlie believes in true love because he had this vision of Claire when he was dying, and Desmond now believes in true love because he had a vision of Penny and not Penny's boat, like one of those iconic moments of the show, like, you know, top 5 images of the entire series so far, when he was dying, trying to save Charlie yet again. Man. And Widmore, okay, Widmore's office has always, but the office in London has always had this painting of Namaste with the polar bear, this big, huge, kind of marginally abstract modern painting. And now in his LA office, he's got one which is the scales, the black stone and the white stone, sorry, the black rock and the white stone on the scales. You know, clearly they still remember the island. So good to see Charlie again. Great to see Dominic Monaghan for an episode. This was the perfect episode to bring him into. You know, his storyline with Desmond back in season 3 was awesome. You're gonna die, Charlie, and Charlie coming to terms with that. This is the first episode where The Flash Sideways actually feels fully real, which is weird because it's also the first episode where The Flash Sideways, some of the characters actually say, this isn't real, this isn't the way it's supposed to be, this is wrong, and we need to fix it. Well, Daniel says that, and it feels like other characters are going to come on board with that idea. I don't know how. Like, it's such an intertwined world in The Flash Sideways. Really, really fascinating, you know, like, you know, Daniel talks about seeing Charlotte in the museum, and Charlotte just had a date with James Ford, who just arrested Kate Austin, who hijacked the cab that Claire was in, who talked to Desmond at the luggage carousel, who also spoke to Hurley. You know, it's just all interconnected, and this must have been such a fun season for the writers to write, but I also wonder what constrictions they were given at the start of the season, as like how much of the season did they know when they wrote the opening episodes, when they wrote LAX. Because I feel like they had to change a couple of things on the fly. I keep coming back to Sawyer helping Kate escape at the airport. I don't think they knew Sawyer was a cop when they wrote LAX. I don't think they figured that out until a couple episodes later, and they just kind of swept that under the rug, or maybe they're not going to acknowledge it, or maybe they will. Maybe they'll shine a light on it and explain it for us. But you know, this is the nature of network television. You don't start a season with 17 scripts ready to go. I have never worked on a television series where you're more than about 5 or 6 episodes ahead on scripts, and often you're not getting a network. Like, here's how a television script gets develops. First, the writer's room. You get the writer's draft, and a couple of people see that. You know, that'll go to the production designer and the producers and the production manager, so they can location manager, so they can start doing some scouting. Maybe if they have to build some new sets, they have a bit of a bit of a lead. But then it goes to the network, and the network offers their notes and has to sign off on it. And sometimes those things, sometimes that's almost a rubber stamp, and sometimes that results in some serious changes. And once there's a network draft, then it'll go to all the department heads, and the assistant directors might start scheduling it and that sort of thing. And once it starts getting scheduled, well, the fact is you might not get that network draft until a week before you start filming. You know, ideally you're getting it right at the start of prep, which is 8 or 9 days before you start filming, but you might not get it until 5 or 6 days before, depending on the nature of the show. But yeah, man, the turnaround is tight, is my point. So if you've got a season that's 17 episodes or longer, you may have the broad strokes, but you don't have necessarily all those details spelled out from the beginning. Frankly, the biggest reason why is because you don't want to be employing those writers longer than you have to. You give them a summer off. Anyway, super interesting episode. I always love the Desmond and Daniel episodes. Some of my absolute favorite episodes over the show have been the ones featuring them. So great to see that reunion again. See some more Widmore and Eloise. Desmond and Penny is always so good. I feel like one day, once I'm done the series, I may rank all the lost couples. That would be an interesting video for me to put together. Let me know if you'd be interested in seeing that. I definitely plan on ranking every single character that's ever been on the show. That might be a 3-hour video for all I know. I do tend to ramble. Anyway, that was episode 11, guys. Happily Ever After, and I'm going to jump right into the next one. You'll have to wait a few days. Thank you for your patience, but until then, everybody, take care, stay healthy, and we'll see you soon. Cheers.